Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on a final opportunity for you to add a game to your Steam library for free forever. I believe after the 20th of July, the game will become a paid title, so wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. Prime Gaming is rolling out some new freebies, so we'll cover that, and our good friends at Green Man Gaming have got some deals live right now. They've always got deals live, but there's a lot of big games coming out. One game I didn't even realize was coming out in just a couple of weeks. It's of a very popular IP, so we'll talk about that and a couple of other deals. So we'll get to that at the end of this video. But Bio Prototype, it is your final opportunity to add this game to your library on Steam for free. You have until July the 20th, and once it's in your library, it's yours to own forever. But I believe after this, it will be transitioning back to a paid title. So keep that in mind. Bio Prototype, a roguelike and skill customizing Rhapsody. This is an auto bomber with programming elements. Customize your character skills with visual programming. Utilize enemy organs to finish the mutation and construct the ultimate prototype. One can survive in the endless wave of flesh. Very positive reception on this one. 829 user reviews, 90% positive. Set your own skill trigger logics, more build, bullet master, flesh army, virus master, and more. 24 unique characters with different skills, 80 plus organs with different functions. Unlock unlimited combos, universe and wild bullet storms, battlegrounds, crawling with spores, offspring, venom is spreading everywhere. It's not just combat. Create art with your organs. All of that is available in Bio Prototype for free. So go ahead, add that to your library, and then it will be yours free to own forever. And then again, I do believe it's transitioning back into a pay-to-play title. So yeah, add that to your library. Pad out the Steam library of games you may or may not ever play. But yeah, add that to your library right now. Speaking of free, if you are a Prime subscriber, always a good idea to take advantage of the Prime Gaming freebies. And there's a lot of good stuff available right now. You've got Besiege plus the Splintered Sea DLC, Endless Space 2 Definitive Edition, Marvel's Midnight Sun, Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2, which is a GOG copy, Amnesia the Dark Descent, Tomb Raider 1 through 3, remastered starring Lara Croft, GOG copy on that, Saints Row 4 re-elected, GOG, Star Wars Rebellion is GOG, Toem is GOG, Saints Row 2 on GOG, you've got Dungeon of the Endless Definitive Edition, Pakarat Down the Bun Barrows is Epic Game Store, A Box's Lost Fragment, Thief Deadly Shadows GOG on that, Jupiter Hell GOG, Stray Gods Orpheus is GOG, and a bunch of other games are available as well. So Prime Gaming, always a good shout. A lot of you guys just have a Prime subscription always running, or you have a family member with a Prime subscription. Take advantage of the free game offerings. Really, if you want to build a quality library on GOG, having a Prime subscription is one of the better ways to do it. I'm not saying, you know, sign up for Prime just to take advantage of the game offerings, but Prime is just something so many people just have as a part of their day-to-day lives that taking advantage of the free offerings, I think, goes a long way. And especially when you got games like Saints Row 4, Tomb Raider 1 through 3, you know, Marvel Midnight Suns on Epic Game Store. There's a lot of hours of content here if you want to dive into these games. So definitely some good stuff there. Check those out. All right, moving on from that, we're going to highlight some deals from our friends at Green Man Gaming to round out this video. First of all, later this week, we are going to have the launch of WUCHANG Fallen Feathers. That is 23% off for XP members at $38.49. The Deluxe Edition is discounted as well. The Deluxe Edition is a lot of stuff that really isn't necessary. A lot of in-game items and things of that nature, but the game is already at a great $50 price point, and if you're an XP member, $38.49. If you're not an XP member, you still get a 22% off for $38.99, which is an awesome, awesome price. No tax either. You'll get a Steam key, redeems directly on there. Y'all already know how I feel about Souls-like action titles, but I really am vibing with WuChang from a setting standpoint. That late Ming Dynasty era seems to be represented very, very well here. Interesting story backdrop where you have this disease that is contaminating the land, and the main character is infected by this disease, but at the same time, it gives her a lot of powers and abilities. Pretty interesting from a thematic standpoint. Visuals look great in Unreal Engine 5, and yeah, looks like it'll be a stylish, action-heavy, Souls-like RPG. It will be available on Xbox Game Pass, so you can play it that way, but if you buy it from GMG, you get a Steam copy, and I know a lot of you guys these days are more so about getting your game games, having them directly on Steam. So $38.49 on that. Next up, I knew that this was coming out. However, I did not know it was coming out on August the 5th. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles 2, 12% off for $52.79. There is a deluxe edition for $61.59, also 12% off. You do get up to 5 days early to play the game. You also get character unlocks, battle attires, and the versus mode system voice, and it's $10 more expensive if you want to play it a little bit early. An arena fighter done by CyberConnect 2, who also worked on the Naruto Storm games. Demon Slayer is one of the most popular anime in the world today. Like, there are a lot of people that got into anime over the course of the last 3 to 4 years, and literally it seems like I literally just had a conversation with somebody yesterday that is a newer anime fan, and guess what anime got them into watching more anime? Demon Slayer. And I've heard that story so many times that it's kind of insane that how much more popular Demon Slayer, and I do get that vibe from Solo Leveling a little bit as well, and Solo Leveling seems to be one of those anime that people really do recommend for newer anime watchers, but Demon Slayer is exactly that. Literally looks like, you know, millions of dollars were poured into the animation of it. Some of the best animation I've seen, and Solo Leveling as well, some of the best animation I've seen out of that. But Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles 2 will be out August the 5th. July 30th, if you do get the deluxe edition. Quite the extensive early access period, but it is what it is. You know, one of those shticks that a lot of games these days do as far as getting people to buy the deluxe edition, fake early access as I call it, but that'll be officially out on August the 5th, and very, very soon. Like, that totally crept up on me, and the first one was pretty good. The anime is wrapping up, so good time to drop the sequel as well. Next up, we have Disco Elysium, the final cut, 79% off for $8.50. Disco Elysium is an awesome game from a narrative standpoint. I know that there was a lot of drama and turmoil with the development studio and the publisher and everything like that, but assessing the game itself, the game is phenomenal, and I highly, highly recommend it. Excellent game there if you're into more narrative-driven games. And lastly, another Souls-like action title that came out earlier this year, AI Limit, is 24% off for $26.59. Very, very good Souls-like action title. Not blow away, but from a setting standpoint, it's pretty cool. Had that a bit more anime aesthetic to it, which is certainly more so up my alley from an art direction standpoint. And for this price point, it was already at a good price point of $35, but a little bit cheaper here at $26.59, so not a bad price on that either. But that is going to do it for me. Again, it is your final opportunity to get a free copy of Bioprototype. Add that to your library. It'll be yours free forever, and then come July the 20th, I do believe, again, it's transitioning back to a pay-to-play game. Prime Gaming, one of the best avenues to get a lot of free GOG games and other games on other platforms like Marvel Midnight Suns on EGS. Some great stuff there. A lot of great deals over at Green Man Gaming. Check those out with WUCHANG, Fallen Feathers, Demon Slayer, Disco Elysium, AI Limit. A lot of great stuff there for sure. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.